I like it when things work. All right. Nothing special here. Just recording some times. We need to learn the difference, or more of the difference, between the different difficulty levels and how that affects speedrunning. We're on high difficulty. We're going to go through operation by operation and see what happens. I do want to get a rule set up on speedrun.com, so we need to understand a bit more about difficulty levels before deciding on what that should be. It might not just be as simple as going with the defaults or whatever. We'll see what happens.
Reactor online, sensors online, weapons online, all systems nominal.
Alright, good old
Single fire engaged.
Op 1, Mission 1.
Fire engaged.
This mission's always actually kind of annoying because we've got weapon groups, which is not normal for the speedrun.
Don't waste any time getting here.
But that's alright. I don't have the weapon groups on my mouse, so I have to have a different button configured just for this mission. Make the turn. No worries. And the turrets. I know I say it a lot, but I love the autocannons in this game. And it is a damn shame that this is the only one you'll see on any of my speedruns. Hello, Pi! Just having a play around with some speedrunning. Nothing serious. We're at a 142. What I'm doing is just keeping track of the, or learning about the differences on the difficulty levels. I want to get what's it called, rules up on speedrun.com, so I need to know about have a better idea about the difficulty before we do that.
Online, sensors online.
And that's awesome to have that, still have a copy. Oh, I need the, what do you call it? The weapon group set up. I love all of the box art, the manuals and everything that came with this. So cool. I love that they used to put so much effort into that sort of thing, you know. It really made a difference for me back in the day.
Reactor online, sensors online, weapons online, all systems nominal.
Alright, so
Targeting.
looks like we're no good for this shot. So slow APCs, that's alright. Glitching APCs is no-go, unfortunately. This isn't about trying to get a better time, this is just simply
Reactor online, sensors online, weapons online.
a glitch that makes it impossible to complete this mission.
Targeting.
Early shot missed, that's okay. One. Oh, you're in a bad spot. You are in a very bad spot. Okay. That's alright. We'll come back to that. One. Two.
We see heavy invasive comms chatter originating south-southwest. Can you confirm? Gunner.
Well, that's a bad shot. That's a very bad shot.
Primary obstruction detected. Targeting.
Falcon, yeah. I think I had Falcon 4.0, but not a computer that could play it. Now, I used to really enjoy mess this up with our ammo here. I used to really enjoy flight sims. Had 18 Cuba was a big one at our place, but Falcon 4.0 could never get running.
Good job,
But
Lance Leader.
I read the manual
Found a
and loved the manual. What was that time? That was 1:54, I think, which is a terrible time, but it doesn't really matter. We know what we can do with that. We know what we can do with that. What's this mission? This is 01M3. Nothing to do here. Let's go.
Reactor online. Sensors online. Weapons online. All systems nominal.
Roger that, Lance Leader.
Mech power up
Transferring now.
detected. Mech power up detected.
Commander Freya,
Targeting.
we're dealing with this situation.
Of course, Star Captain. I am pulling warriors from the plains.
I might have to go and have a look
Off
at
their retreat.
one of those old Falcon games again. I don't remember. Obviously, never played it, but don't really remember seeing any video of it either. That's something I want to maybe see how it holds up. Flight sims were all the rage back then. That's annoying. The debris can actually get in the way. That's terrible shooting. What do we miss?
Need support. Taking damage.
Terrible, 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 terrible.
Launch detected. Launch detected. Primary objective complete.
This has all gone horribly wrong. I guess that shows how rusty I am. I don't think it's going to matter
Let's see how good
for this mission, really.
is.
Yes, be quiet. Yeah, I'm curious about Mech Commander 2. As you know, I'm enjoying the hell out of the original. And I think it actually even looks good today, the original Mech Commander. I mean, obviously I don't really place too much emphasis on graphics, given that I'm still playing games that are 20 odd years old.
Targeting. Mission successful.
Yeah, well, we're doing other things.
Saw Captain Fury. The enemy is advancing on your position. Must I do everything personally? All units regroup. Protect the project at all costs. I will hold.
That's annoying. This mission is a pain because it is slow.
Reactor online. Sensors online.
I can't do it any
Online.
faster.
All systems nominal.
Waiting for rendezvous coordinates.
Mech power up detected.
And I honestly don't know what I got wrong with those buildings.
Good position. You are dealing with this situation.
Hello, Prox.
Of course, Star Captain. I am pulling
Thanks for
warriors
stopping
from the
by. Good to see you.
plains. We will cut off their retreat.
There it is. There it is. All right. And the user formerly known as No Third Impact, please. Good to see you guys. I'm guessing this is maybe a little bit better of a time zone for some of you. Yeah, nothing serious today, Prox. You've seen that I want to get some things happening with the rules and stuff on speedrun.com. This is me doing a little bit of research for that.
Primary objective complete.
Much better. Yeah, I saw your thread. Unfortunately, things seem to be moving slowly, but we'll see what happens.
Targeting.
If I need to,
Let's see how good this Surah truly is.
yeah, which is unfortunate. There are steps, it looks like, that I can take to do things about that, but it's a bit of a process, so we'll see how we go.
Leaving mission area.
But yeah, as we've said, I want to have a rule set
Targeting.
up and running. The individual levels, I think, would make things a lot easier for newcomers. And make it a lot easier for people to pick it up.
Targeting.
But difficulty, what difficulty would you do the game on? I've always speedrun, or done my Mechwarrior 3 speedrunning on hard for no reason other than that's what the speedrun on Speed Demos Archives from 2009 or something was done on hard. Well, that's the thing, right? Is that not everybody, some people on the current leaderboards have done it on medium. And the point is, it's like, I want to know more about it. Could be, yeah, for sure. There could be different categories, but what's the difference?
Mission successful.
I don't really know the difference in how it applies. 324, and we didn't get a firefly. That's okay. Like, how much of a difference does it make to the actual run and to the actual gameplay? High difficulty provides more accurate enemies, and it also then it increases the hit points on some of the. It increases the hit points I've noticed on APCs and tanks and the likes, but not enemy mechs. So that's like, does it need to be on high? Is there a benefit to doing it on high? If the run is faster on easier difficulties? Would you prefer to do it on easier difficulty? I don't know all the answers to this yet, but I need to get the info. Neither, Pi. I am from sunny Australia. It's windy out there now. Yeah, Australia for me. So where are we now? It's 3:30 in the afternoon. I'm on holidays from work. Had some free time, so here we are. 01M4. Let's go. That's it. That's me. I don't need to get anything else.
Primary online. Sensors online. Weapons online. All systems nominal.
Now this is another one, Prox, where of course individual level. I know I said in the past I would still do it like this. I would still
Power up detected.
have your individual level be able to be run like this, because how fun is it? I think it's fun. I've had a great time chasing quick times on here. Come on, come on, come on. That's slow. Oh, we're in the bushwhacker anyway, so it was never going to be.
You'll have to decide on salvage.
51 in the bushwhacker. There we are. Where's my mouse gone? Come on. My mouse does not want to play the game. The proverbial game. Come on, hurry up. That's why. Okay. What do we say we did? 51. I think it was 51. Anyway, that's in a bushwhacker. Like, I've done a 40 in the... where is it? Done a 40 in the Firefly on that. And I'd love to be able to chase a 39. But that's hard to do. It's hard to mess around with stuff in the middle of a longer run. So Mississippi subtropical. Yeah, that's... Well, here where I am, things are humid, things are hot. So it seems like a similar sort of climate. We don't get any snow. It's usually dry. But yeah. Yeah, and I think that it would be the same Third Impact. I think you're correct in that this is the only one where you can do it this way. It's because of the way that the missions are designed. Not just the mission, but the maps. The maps are all connected, and I think the way that it works is that the operations, each operation that it spawns in, it just loads it loads the entire map, so to save time with loading and whatnot. So that's how I think it works anyway. Alright, medium difficulty. Hello, thanks for joining us. Chicago. We're a worldwide bunch of people here, which is great to see.
Reactor online. Sensors online. Weapons online.
Hope you're enjoying your Tuesday or Monday evening.
Lance Leader, this is a mobile field base. We're down on target, awaiting rendezvous.
So this game, as I'm running it right now, is using
All units come in.
DG Voodoo. So it is using that virtual DG Voodoo card. I think that there are high definition packs or mods or the likes that you can choose to run, but I haven't investigated that or looked into it, simply because this is the game as I played it or remember it. But I'm pretty sure I've seen people do like widescreen stuff. But this is using DG Voodoo. get running. Without it, it just doesn't.
Sounds like
It doesn't do any good at all.
Hauling explosives. We missed that. All units, we are proceeding on mission. Contact
That one's
when
out the
able.
way. Oh, you are a pain. You are a pain when you do that. This is the worst blocking that I've had on any run through. And obviously I've done a lot. Okay, so that's going to slow us down, but no trouble. Oh yeah, I've seen some Mechwarrior 4 stuff that ends up looking pretty good.
On the status of dropship Blackhammer.
And yeah, I've had that Owens maybe get in the way once, but never continually like that. That was not ideal. That was, what was that, 145? But again, that's, I kind of get the feeling that this might not really matter. Like the difficulty, is the difficulty even going to make a difference in a speedrun context? Again, I'm just thinking about it in the context of rules, of writing rules for a game. Medium is the default difficulty. Do you just leave it at that because that's what it's automatically going to be on? I don't know. And yeah, this mission is a pain, but yeah. Oh, thanks for stopping by then, MS. I'm glad to see that you're doing that. Oh, can't even read it. Oh well, okay. It's this is it's just my little note on the side, keeping track of the times that I've done. Where's my mouse gone? That one. See you later. That's probably a bit cleaner and easier for you guys. Okay. But yeah, glad you enjoyed the speedrun, and Mech Commander as well. Mech Commander is actually really impressing me. It holds up well. It's challenging. It's good fun. Yeah. And we've got that glitch again with the... This is where individual level stuff would work well too, Prox, is with how random these APCs are. And I don't know if you guys can actually see it properly, but where I'm restarting those runs is when one of the 4 that are down at that first nav point, you can see him flickering in and out on the map, and then he just disappears, and it's impossible to complete. Impossible to complete when that happens. Fortunately, this is only the 2nd level. Can you imagine this happening when you're half an hour into a run? You'd pull your hair out. It would be an absolute disaster. But anyway. Alright, there we go. Now, first platform. One shot.
I'm moving forward to next mission area.
2 shots.
Originating south and southwest. Can you confirm? Gunner.
1, 2. Yeah, your Mech 2 speedruns, Prox, they're something else with all the glitches that you get to play with. We've got, and again, slow APCs. It's a slow APC day. I think that MS, I think I've been very lucky with that Mad Cat, as I've played that mission twice now, and both times I managed to salvage it. So
Good job,
go
last
figure,
leader.
right?
We found a couple of
That's got to be just luck. I'm not doing anything anything particularly skilled on that playthrough. It's just luck falling my way, but I'll take it. Where's my notepad? 138, but that's just because of where the MFBs, not MFBs, what are they called? APCs. That's just where they fell. Plum Wine, that's a mission, is it, Prox? And I'm guessing where you're relying on things not giving you a headache. Whenever I have to rely on the AI in this game, that's when things get real frustrating. But that's just how it goes.
Reactor online. Sensors online. Weapons online. All systems nominal.
Oh, yeah, okay. I forgot that
Power up detected.
Mech 2 has those really long,
Power up
some of those
detected.
really long missions that you just can't work around.
Of course, Star Captain. I am pulling warriors from the plains. We will cut off their retreat. Missile launch detected.
Firefly done. Okay. Where I think... Actually, your thoughts on this, Prox, because you've got a bit of experience with other speedruns. One of the differences with difficulty levels in Mech 3 is the way that the screens, the HUD, when you overheat or when you take damage, the HUD glitching out or becoming fuzzy. That doesn't happen on easy difficulty.
Primary objective complete. Primary objective
Got in, good. That doesn't happen on easy difficulty. Your HUD is just always clear. Because of that, I generally use the bars for my, these ones, instead of the pictures, which is fine, but I'll then often get my lefts and rights mixed up
Let us see how good this Surat truly
when I'm trying to figure out which leg to shoot.
Targeting.
Where the picture is helpful is you get your perspective right. So we're behind that bushwhacker. I would know which leg is which, whereas the HDAL on the spot, it's you got to think about it a little more. So,
Area.
does it matter for a speedrun?
Targeting.
Would you want people to have to think about that? Yeah, stop shooting me, Strider.
Detected.
Or yeah, that's kind of what I'm thinking about, because I've definitely had moments where I've made the wrong shot. So I'm trying to leg an enemy and I've shot the wrong leg because the HCAL stays the same no matter what direction the mech is facing, versus if I was trying to leg this Strider here and he's facing me, he's running away from me, it's a lot easier to get that shot. So I don't know.
Bad news, Lance Leader.
325. Actually, here's something that I do want to check. Difficulty and
Sensors online. Weapons online. All systems nominal.
yeah, in Mech 2 I always used that one, the outline rather than HCAL. But where HCAL is,
Power up detected.
I don't have any armor to show you. HCAL works for me in Mech 3, at least in speedrunning. Because the colours, how far in is it? If they're both red, which one is more red? Is the way that I think about it.
Missile launch detected.
Right, so what I want to work out here is just how many shots does each of these take. We're on medium difficulty now, instead of on hard. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Single fire engaged. Group fire engaged.
So the towers still take 10. That doesn't change.
Primary objective complete. Fire engaged.
And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 4 shots. 4 shots for
Group fire engaged.
attack 3 towers, but I think that's actually
Mission successful.
how it goes. I don't know. Do you just say then that choose your own difficulty? Difficulty doesn't matter. Run it on easy if you want. Because when I look at other speedruns or other speedrun games, often the easy difficulty is what the games will use, because the objective is to just be able to get through the mission as quickly as possible. So does it just not matter?
Primary objective complete. Sensors online. Weapons online. All systems nominal.
It'd certainly be easier for people to pick what they want.
Mech power up detected.
Alright, where's the tower?
Mech power up detected.
1,
2 enemies sighted, Star Captain Fury.
Primary objective complete.
3, 4. That's better. I do really like that mission.
Before we move out, you'll have to decide on salvage. Meanwhile, we've intercepted a...
There aren't really too many rules that this game would need for an any percent category. Just besides defining where the run starts and ends. But I guess that's straightforward enough. What do you need? I need the Shadow Cat. Run starts when you begin the campaign, run ends when you end the last mission, any percent, so go for it with glitches and exploits and all that fun stuff. Difficulty's really the only other thing. There aren't any cheats that you could use, because the cheats in this game, you can't actually complete a mission when you're using them, so I don't know. But I think it's still important to have rules there so that anyone picking it up has an idea of where to start, how it all works, what they should be doing.
Reactor online. Sensors online. Weapons online. Power systems nominal. Mask engaged. Linked fire engaged.
So
Base ready to roll,
hopefully,
Leader. Damocles 1, you have the lead.
hopefully we can see some progress soon. Because obviously I do want to get those rules up. I want to get an individual level leaderboard happening. And then I want to do some more videos just come on, explaining all the details, all the tricks. Because I want more people to be able to pick this up and get straight into it. I think that it's probably not the easiest game to begin speedrunning. Just due to the nature of the game itself and the campaign and all that.
Mask engaged. Nice work. That should make our job easier. Group fire engaged. Single fire engaged.
Ooh, I forgot. We want to salvage the Firefly. Where are you, Firefly? Come to me.
Targeting. Targeting.
Where's he gone?
Up point Baker reached.
Forgot that I need that Firefly. Come on. Fingers crossed.
Mission successful.
2 more contacts.
We
Lance
did get the
Leader.
Firefly. Good job.
Artillery from team.
Firefly time. This is what we're doing. So, yeah. Black Hawk does not like to torso twist, or does not have the ability to torso twist. The Firefly is the same. The Owens, the Puma, and also the Cauldron Born as non-torso twisting mechs, and the Black Hawk. And it's brutal.
Reactor online. Sensors online.
It is
Weapons online. All systems nominal. Mask engaged.
a real game changer when you can't use your torso twist.
And north. Sensors have been
Ah, okay. It was worth a shot.
Heading out. This is Bravo Convoy requesting escort.
My favourite mech? My favourite mech in general is the Warhawk, or Mechwarrior, as it is known in Pirates Moon and some others. It isn't actually in the main Mechwarrior 3 campaign. Oh, I missed you. So my favourite in this, in the main Mechwarrior 3, actually, sorry, Prox, that is a point of difference, difficulty-wise. We need to destroy the 2 Bulldog tanks. They have a lower hit point on a medium and low difficulty. So that's something that would make a difference. But anyway, our favourite mech in the main game is kind of hard. I want to say the Shadow Cat. Obviously, it's a mech I use a lot in speedrunning. No headshots today, boys. We tried though. Oi. That's better. Messing around too much here. Yeah, Shadow Cat for me in Mechwarrior 3 itself. Where'd you go? There he is. I like the way that it looks, I like the way that it handles. See which... that way. Atlas, yeah, that's a mech with a lot of fans for a very good reason, of course. But also Timberwolf for me. I really do like the Mad Dog or the Vulture as well, but I never really play it that much in these games for some reason. It always ends up being a bit squishy. But the Mad Dog was a big favourite of mine in Mechwarrior 2, along with the Warhawk, of course. But Yes, yeah, exactly, Prox. So on easy difficulty, that wouldn't matter, and I'd be able to just pick the leg, get the shot, and off you go. So it makes me, that's the sort of thing that makes me go, well, right now there is no rule. There are no rules full stop for speedrunning Mechwarrior 3, so I could be doing this on easy and not have that problem, but I did it on hard because everybody else was doing it on hard, but I don't know why they were doing it on hard because there's no rule that says you have to, so I don't know. Maybe that's where we start. Maybe we start with use whatever difficulty you want, and we'll see where that leads. Supernova is a beast. I seem to remember using the Supernova a lot back in the day, because obviously it's a 90-ton mech with a lot of long range weapons. And what are we doing here? And yeah, I absolutely agree with that point. It's a lot harder to pick a favorite when there aren't as many differences between them. We're limited to only 18 different mechs in Mechwarrior 3, so that kind of helps with that in a sense. But the way that the customization and all that works, it doesn't really create differences between mechs. That's where I think, controversial, but I think Mechwarrior 4 did a good job with the hard points because it created points of difference. But Ghost Bear's Legacy, Prox, that's... I have memories. It's been a long time since I played it, but I think everybody who has played GBL... That is the wrong mech. Everyone who has played GBL does remember just how punishing some of those missions are. That's why. And I do need to set up a... Third Impact, you asked about the inventory glitch. I saw that and I didn't get to it just yet, sorry. Inventory glitch works in the sense of the game doesn't count how much ammunition... Hang on, let me show you. The game doesn't properly keep track of the inventory that you have. When you have a saved loadout. Okay, so it says here, the inventory says I have 1,320 rounds of LRM-10 ammo. Actually, here's another way I can do it, really easy way I can do it. It says I have 8 medium lasers. It says I have 8 medium lasers and I have 9 planar LRM-10. We'll do 8 medium lasers first. It says I have 8 ER medium lasers. So if I was to go and make a mech, in the inventory I have 8 medium lasers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. No more. That's how it is supposed to work. But if I have a loadout that I've already saved that has more than what I have in my inventory, this is a Thor loadout that I have with 10 medium lasers. Well, I now have 10 medium lasers in this mech. And then if I was to change away from that mech or change to something else, I now have 10 medium lasers. I can't do that again to make it more, because it just checks to see, do I have 10 medium lasers? Yes, I do. But if I had another loadout that had... actually, here's what I can do. If I went to my Shadowcat, this Shadowcat loadout has 8 medium lasers. It checks the inventory. It can't give me 8 medium lasers because those 8 medium lasers, or all of the medium lasers I have, are on this Thor. But if I go to a different Thor loadout, it puts those medium lasers back into my inventory. There they are, 10 medium lasers. I can go to my Shadowcat. I can choose this loadout with 8 medium lasers. So now I have 8 medium lasers on a Shadowcat, 2 medium lasers in my inventory. So I can go back to the Thor now. This loadout has 10 medium lasers. I can select it because I have some medium lasers in my inventory. It turns that into 10. And now if I take all the medium lasers off both those mechs, now I have 16 medium lasers in my inventory. Because there were 8 on the Shadowcat already. We put 10 onto the Thor, but we already had 2 that were left over. So 8 and 8, 16. And that's how the inventory glitch works. In a really messy, sloppy kind of way. But this glitch totally breaks the campaign. The purpose of the inventory is... did I salvage? Actually, let's look at this. It wants to make... I don't have any. I didn't send it stuff. It wants to make resources, ammunition management, all that sort of stuff. It wants to make that important. LRM-10s. I think you salvage 400 LRM-10 ammo in one of the earliest missions. Well, I've got an infinite supply now. As long as I have some, I have an infinite supply, and I can just keep using, keep abusing. This loadout, we need our friend in the Bushwhacker, actually. And there's 1320. My friend needs the Bushwhacker. So, just by doing that, went from 1320, now I have 2640. Just doubled the amount of ammunition I have. For that LRM-10. And the reason that it breaks the campaign is anytime you go to pull up a saved loadout, even if it's a default loadout, it does that, and you can't choose not to. So if you've played the Mechwarrior 3 campaign, there's a very, very, very strong chance you've used that glitch without even knowing that you've used it. So, yeah, that's a fun time. Pirate's Moon. Excuse me. So Pirate's Moon, I don't actually know enough about how the Pirate's Moon inventory glitch works. I wasn't trying to do it, but that's something that I'm going to have to investigate. My plan, I want to get Mechwarrior 3 updated with rules for speedrunning, with individual level category. I want to get that updated on speedrun.com, which will then probably lead to me doing more Mechwarrior 3 speedrunning videos, explaining the glitches like this in a bit more detail. So that's a plan. And then after that, I actually do then want to turn my attention to speedrunning Pirate's Moon. And from there, I'll have to learn about how these glitches work, if they are doable in Pirate's Moon. I don't know if they are. But we'll do some Pirate's Moon speedrunning in the new year and see where that comes up. But Pirate's Moon has its own glitches that I found by accident there. You might have seen that I had some mechs that ended up duplicating, others that were then lost if I went and reloaded. So there's definitely funny stuff going on there that hopefully I can take advantage of.
Mask engaged. Group
But
fire
we'll see.
engaged.
Anyway, moving on.
Engaged.
Coming up on the elevator. Everyone is ready. We are.
Actually, here's something I want to check. I want, just while we're here, just quickly. Yeah, I love this one too. Love this one as well.
Easy targets. Take them and move on.
So what I want to work out,
Missile launch detected.
so we're on medium difficulty compared to hard difficulty. Hard difficulty, it takes 3 salvos.
Target area objective complete.
3 salvos on medium. If it takes less in easy, that could be fun. Just checking. just whilst we're here.
Reactor online. Sensors online. Weapons online. All systems nominal. Mask engaged.
But if it makes no difference, it again might be a case of what's it matter. I don't want to see speedruns die because the enemy had a lucky shot. That's going to happen, but I want to see people doing cool things and coming up with wild strategies. So maybe I don't care as much about the difficulty. 1 shot, 2 shots. So it's still, even on easy difficulty, it's still 3 shots on this. Alright, now we know. We'll go back to medium because that's what we're on before. And I'll give this one a go. Replay. But yes, this one is a load of fun. I do really enjoy it. But Prox, I think this is another mission that would be awesome in the context of an individual level leaderboard. Because it is pretty sketchy with those pumas over there. I'd love to see what people can actually come up with. I think the best time I've ever done in it is a 42 in a Strider. 1, 2. Gotta get the last shot in. 3. And that is almost a perfect direction, I think. 46.
We've intercepted some interesting
46.
Damocles 1. I think you'll enjoy this.
Like, I've done a 42 in the Strider. I'd like to see where else you can go with it. And yeah, champion is that's the funny thing with these games. Oh, I gave the wrong loadout to my mate. Just the choices that they make for enemy mechs. Like, why'd they choose the champion to be in this game, and why not something else? Oh well.
Reactor online.
But
Sensors online.
it's not
Weapons
really
online. All
anything to
systems
fear, is it?
nominal. Mask engaged. Mech power up detected.
And this is another one that I really like.
We have a disturbance along the northeast sector.
Come on.
Mech power up detected.
She can link up with us.
There's the jump. Sight burns.
Group fire engaged.
No one touches their
Now that's a pain. This is something else that I don't understand.
Extremely
Sometimes,
good salvage.
still 43.
Can't ask for much better.
Actually, no, my best is a 38 or something. That end target, I don't know if that's... Actually, hitbox is a good idea. Yeah, maybe it's the hitbox. I never thought of it as the hitbox. I thought it was something to do with the weapons and the way that the weapons were working. But maybe it is hitbox. That's a good point. All right. I'm gonna quickly just do a little bit of inventory glitching once more. And then we'll take the Thor. Yeah, that's a good call. Thank you for pointing that out. That's the sort of thing where I'd love to see more. We'll love to have more eyes on this game and speedrunning for understanding the glitches or coming up with ideas as to
Reactor online. Sensors online.
what's happening and how to
Weapons
take
online.
advantage of
All
things.
systems nominal. Mask engaged.
If you say so.
Yes, sir. Missile launch detected.
All
Linked fire
right,
engaged.
on we go.
Time to dance, group. Missile launch detected.
Enemy forces sighted. They are here. Now, for the southwest.
And this is a mission where
Engaged.
I am returning to the area.
I wish that there was something more we could do with it.
Star Captain Drake.
speedrun wise. Oh, I got that. Good enough. Come on. Because just like Op 1 Mission 3, this is delayed by the MFBs. Yeah, that is explained in the where is it? That's explained. No, they're not real. They're not there. They're not physical. They're not physical mechs. They are projections. And it's explained in the briefings between missions, which I always skip when speedrunning this, so I'm sorry if that's something that that you were wondering about. The way that it's explained is that that's a training field, and those are holograms. Those are not real mechs at all. Yeah, exactly right. And I remember playing this for the first time. You come around the corner and you see all those mad cats there, and your reaction is to shoot at them. So you sit there shooting at these enemy mechs that aren't actually real, and that's part of the fun. And then after this mission, the what's he called? The briefing guy apologizes for not knowing about the holograms or something to that effect. It's actually kind of clever. It gives it away in that they don't show up on targeting, and so there is a tell that they aren't real. Yeah, the red laser thing is what's making them. That's the idea there. And the tell for the player is that they don't show up on radar.
Sorry, our intel is not the best anymore. Those holograph projectors came as a complete surprise. Star Colonel Ratosh Osis is apparently leading a force of his own.
Yeah, that's the line that that explains it. There is holograph projector. They didn't know about it, which is kind of part of the fun of this campaign, is that we don't know what's happening. We're just making our way through as best we can. But yeah, there is a tell there for the player, in that they don't show up on radar, they don't show up on targeting. The targeting reticule doesn't recognize them. It's yeah. No, it's all right. The way that this game delivers its information is all done in the context of these briefings and audio, which is, I think, super cool. But it's very easy in this game to just skip over that.
Online. Sensors online.
And that's usually what happens in
Group fire engaged.
well, that's not the normal way that games deliver their information, so I totally understand how that happens. Alright. I think we got a lucky knockdown there. We did. Annihilator went down quick.
Contacts northwest.
There you go. Yeah, you're right.
Thunder coming in from the west.
Task engaged. Right away, sir.
Yeah.
Power up detected. Targeting. Star Commander Nayla, we are breaking cover.
You reading me? Hello, Damocles Commando. Looks like you could use some...
Alright, Shadow Cats.
Targeting.
Good.
Targeting. No mercy. Targeting. Right away, sir.
Affirmative.
This vulture is a real pain sometimes. But yeah, agree, Crocs, that the old way, or the original way of doing it, is a nightmare. But I do want to give credit to Pendrakar that did that early run in 2008 or something. He played really damn well on just about all of his missions, because I think like that mission, some of the others, doing it the way that he did it, he was playing it about, I think, as good as you could play some of those levels with the strategies that he used. But now, or when I approached it, there's other ways. There's other ways to approach it, and that's something I really like about speedrunning. And yeah, I'm glad you picked up that the Sunder destroying the Vulture, or whatever it is that actually happened. I've only had that happen once, which is the mission I used for the Speed Demos Archive run. One time ever, I've had the Vulture be killed by the Sunder before he even got here. And if you might notice in that video, I wasn't ready for it. I turned to go and find the Sunder, and sorry, I turned to put my attention towards the Vulture, and the message comes up to say that the mission's complete. I go, hang on, that wasn't what I was expecting. What do you say to that, right? Like, that's just one of those things that I'm not complaining about, but it will be that will be a fun time to repeat or beat or whatever. But again, same thing. Somebody else. This is what I want to see. Somebody else might come along and look at this mission and go, "Oh, well, have you thought about doing it this way?" Don't know what that might look like, but that's the fun of this, isn't it? That's the fun of speedrunning. We don't need anything else here. We're good to go. Although I have an idea. I have an idea I want to test here. I am going to do something. I have a silly idea. I'll put that mask back in. Let me show you my dumb idea in just a moment, hopefully. Yeah, I'll tell you what, Prox, I'm going to give a go. I'm going to have a go at Mechwarrior 2 speedrunning. It is on the cards for me. But I've got things to do here first. I want to do a Pirates Moon speedrun. So I'm going to do Pirates. What I want to do, I want to get everything set up with. What's it called? With speedrun.com, with this game, so that the resources are there for people, so that if somebody picks it up, they understand all the strategies and tricks and all that sort of thing.
Online. Sensors online.
That's important.
Weapons online. All systems nominal.
Hammers dead ahead.
Then
Consider it done.
I'll turn my attention.
Mech power up detected.
Then I'll turn my attention to Pirates Moon, and after that, I'll have a look at.
Freeborns are here, Star Commander.
After that, I'll have a look at Mechwarrior 2. Yeah, be quiet.
Engaged.
The other thing with Pirates Moon, though, and this is again the perfect example of rules. Pirates Moon speedrunning has a rule set up, and it is a far more lenient. No, lenient's the wrong word. It makes it accessible.
You see that? Took him down. Star Commander.
It's more accessible in that
If you say so.
Yes, sir.
it doesn't time the menus.
You're the boss.
It only takes the in-game time,
Engaged. Mech power
is what that leaderboard has put in place. They're only interested in the in-game time for each mission, and that's an appeal to me. That then all of a sudden makes it a lot more accessible, because when I was thinking about Pirates Moon speedrunning, a lot of what makes Mechwarrior 3 speedrunning work is the glitches, the actually I didn't even need to destroy all those. Yeah, I'm okay. Oh, let me kill this guy.
Right, I've
Mech power-up detected.
Alright, I'm doing something silly. I have an idea in my head, and I've never actually...
Mission failed.
No contact with Star Commander Cheryl or any of her forces. Vegas 3 through
that
5,
killed that
drop
early.
back and recon. Laura and I will follow.
Another time, maybe. No, bugger it. I want to see.
We have no...
I want to see. The idea I have is the next mission, similar to Op 1 M4.
Sensors online. Weapons online.
If
All
I was to do this,
I'm reading enemy contacts, Lance Leader, but no salvage convoy. We might be too late.
if I was to be doing this, or the next mission I should say, as an individual level mission, can I do any of the objectives early? Yeah, you follow.
The drop ship. Jerome, cancel patrol. Regroup.
I feel like...
Mission failed.
So these boundaries are really harsh. So I haven't crossed the red line, which is where the actual boundary usually is. Yeah, hello, baby.
Reactor online. Sensors online.
I'll give it one more look.
All systems nominal.
It might not be possible,
I've halted.
Holding enemy contacts, Lance Leader, but no salvage convoy.
but that's really harsh on where the actual boundary is, because I feel like those marks don't...
Leaving mission area.
The Freeborns are here, Star Commander.
Protect the drop ship. Mission failed. Cancel patrol.
I need to be able to see, because I'm thinking about the in that next mission area there is the two buildings, the two bases, and
Sensors
also
online. Weapons online. All systems nominal. Mask engaged.
Hammer's dead ahead.
I'm reading enemy contacts, Lance
two
Leader, but no
bases,
salvage convoy. We might be too
two
late.
buildings, whatever you want to call them.
Power up detected.
Yeah, I'll go for the hill now. The two bases, two bridges, sorry, two bases, three bridges, and the one missile tower. I feel like the missile tower and the third bridge are too far away,
Jerome, cancel patrol.
but
Regroup.
I don't know. We might be able to see.
Bloody toads. Leaving mission area.
Or maybe we won't be able to see,
Call it damn bugger.
but
Star Commander Cheryl, say again.
yeah, you get the idea. I
Cheryl,
don't
this is
know
Star Commander
if
Hunter. Respond.
it's possible. I'd just be shooting into the dark because the visibility isn't there. But maybe... Let's go back down this way. I'll just...
Mission failed.
Oh, I'm not even... Yeah, that's rough. Anyway, never mind. It was just an idea. Maybe one day we'll see. We'll see somebody do something with that. What mission are we? This mission. Alright, let's do it properly.
Reactor online. Sensors online. Weapons online. All systems nominal.
Yep.
Consider it done.
That was a big bounce.
Reading enemy contacts, Lance Leader, but no salvage convoy. We might be too late.
Met power up detected.
Engage enemy.
Missile launch detected. Down. Linked fire.
Freeborns are here, Star Commander.
Protect the drop ship. Jerome, cancel
Come on.
patrol. Regroup.
Again, got my lefts and right
Star
wrongs.
Commander Cheryl, say again.
Mask engaged. Group fire
That's an
engaged.
example of where
Fire engaged.
Respond.
not having the fuzzy readouts will help.
I bring the pain.
That's okay.
Echo point, scatter. Drive to the knee joints.
Bloody toads.
Delta,
Targeting. Leaving mission area. Linked fire engaged. Target power up.
Come on.
If you say so.
I really want to see if I can get my lance mates to destroy the two Owens that appear at the end.
Linked fire engaged.
Today, free birth.
Meltdown imminent. Single fire engaged. Group fire
No,
engaged.
group fire, please.
Group fire engaged. Fire engaged.
Get it?
Single fire engaged. Linked fire engaged. Group fire engaged. Meltdown imminent.
Finally. Alright, next one.
Engaged. Group fire
Strider.
engaged. Single fire engaged.
They just took out one of our vehicles.
That's annoying. Ah, bugger.
We have
That's what costing yourself time does.
Reactor online. Sensors online.
I want to get this one right. This one is a challenge, but it's super satisfying when it all comes together.
waiting for rendezvous coordinates.
Come on. I'm rusty, I'm out of practice.
Waiting for rendezvous coordinates.
Mask engaged. Reactor online.
Just actually hit that. RNG in the sense of where the enemies show up and
Waiting for rendezvous coordinates.
Mask engaged.
it's
Reactor online. Sensors online. Weapons online.
It's a pain.
Contacts, Lance Leader, but no salvage convoy. We might be too late.
excuse me.
Power up detected.
Yep.
Detect the drop ship. Cancel patrol. Regroup.
That was better.
Mask engaged.
Say again.
Group fire engaged. Single fire engaged.
I'm pretty sure that on my SDA run,
Patrol has been joined.
I think that I got it to the point of where it can't go any quicker. At least to the point of it being MFB limited.
Toads.
But we'll see.
Mission area.
Delta,
Targeting.
Emma. Oh, come on. I want those guys to be able to take out
Fire engaged.
the Owens.
Group fire engaged. Single fire engaged. Targeting.
Oh, the other RNG comes from, the other annoying RNG, is whether these guys fall over or not. And whether this guy runs. When they fall over, it's...
Mask engaged.
That makes it so much easier. When they run,
Single fire engaged.
yeah, now he's on me, so now we're safe.
Targeting. Targeting.
Yeah. Still gonna get the shot though.
Linked fire engaged.
Alright. Come on.
Core meltdown imminent.
Skinny leg striders. Let's go.
Lance Leader.
See, now we've got the two Owens.
Mech power up.
Ah, I don't know if you can see, but on the map, there's... When you're on this map, you can actually see missile fire even outside of your radar.
Convoy, you are on your own. Proceed as ordered.
So we're engaging them.
Targeting.
I don't know if we can put them down though.
Spoke a little
One.
early, didn't we?
There's the other one. Where is he?
Targeting.
There he is.
Fire engaged. Objective complete.
Okay, we beat the MFBs. There it is.
Jaguars removed a
All right.
great deal of salvage from the Black Hammer, but at least one convoy should still be
227.
within our striking range. Reports on punch up the data. Able, bake.
I think that the SDA run was quicker than that. I think it was a 221. I can't remember. But when the MFBs are when you get all the objectives done before the MFBs get there, there isn't really any other way to make it faster as long as they're not being blocked or anything like that. So yeah, that's intense. That one is intense. I want to try the same thing. Let's play around again. More Mech 2 stuff. Hey, if they that's the purpose of the site, yeah, is show stuff off. If you got it, that's what it's there for. What do we want? We want large lasers.
Reactor
So I just want to do the same again. Of
online. Sensors online. Weapons online. All systems nominal.
Looks like the local garrison forces deployed to
Waiting
cover
for
the
next
convoy
command.
and facilities.
of what could I do if this
This is Star
was...
Captain Maya Howell. Send to Star Colonel Osis. They are here.
Never even been to this part.
Convoy, move out.
Hey there, Zelfie. Thanks for coming along. Mechwarrior Online is really cool for... I appreciate what it does for Mechwarrior today, for being a modern BattleTech game,
Scratch one for our side.
for being one that still has people playing these games today. But this is a classic. This is a really important game for me. It wasn't my first Mechwarrior game,
Star Colonel
but
Osis, do you read? What is your location?
it is, I think,
Area.
New contact, it's a Thor. Has to be Ratosh Osis.
one of the best. Now, Prox, you see what I'm doing here, don't you?
There's the inner sphere Surret who believes he can
If we
stand
can get
against
these buildings...
me. I challenge you to a circle of equals if you have the courage.
There's
to meet
Ratosh
in
Osis already.
combat.
No, not PS1. This was on PC. Came out in
Mech power
1999.
detected.
I don't believe it was ever ported to anything else. But no, PC game only. 1999.
Defend those structures.
Believe it or not, it actually
Place
looks
next armor star on standby.
looked really good for the time,
Leaving mission area.
and it was a really important game of this series. Really important Mechwarrior game. There are the buildings. That's our target. One down. Two. Right. I think we got something here. I think we're onto something. Yeah, we've got an idea here. Let's go. Let's go. Yeah, Zelfie, this is not a game you find on Steam. It is, as Proc said, you can find it on the Abandonware website. There is a bit of work that you need to do to get it running on a modern system, and I really should do a video to demonstrate that. But it is well worth the time, in my opinion. So what we're going to do, I would normally use a Firefly for this mission. What mission are we? Oath. Excuse me. What's going on? Oh, lordy. That's, oh. Yeah, that's the dogs. And it's 4:30 in the afternoon here, which means people go for walks, which means that one of my two dogs needs to tell everybody what he thinks. I forgot the bloody... Did I get... No, the tag's the next mission. There's the tag. Okay. Oh, that's right, it's clan tag, that's why I wasn't showing up. I haven't put it in my 304. Yes, I am in Australia. It is a very warm summertime, which is, of course, normal for us. That's how this whole thing works, of course. But what am I doing? I'm thinking on my feet here. I'm doing something different. I'm doing something different, thinking on my feet, and we're gonna do something cool. We're gonna try and do something cool. Yeah, excuse me, boy. We'll take 2 hour large, and we'll go 2 hour medium, because why not? Now we'll do the 3 hour large. Excuse me. I don't think I needed the jump jets for that. Actually, we don't even need to go as fast if I'm doing it this way. So we'll lose the mask. Add the other large. We've got another heatsink just. Alright, so we're not going to speed run this mission. I did get the tag, yes I did. We're not speed running this mission because
Reactor online, sensors online, weapons online, all systems
I
Looks like the
have
local garrison
an
forces
idea.
deployed to cover the convoy and facilities. 1
Let's
star.
go. And thank you for subscribing, Zophie. I hope you enjoy what you see.
Convoy, move out.
And I will have some more cool stuff on the way soon. If you're interested in playing Mechwarrior 3, I am going to do a video that explains
Linked fire engaged.
how exactly to do that. I've almost forgotten how to play this game
Targeting.
when not speedrunning it. All of this I'm used to just blazing through at a million miles an hour, but we're not doing that right now. We're actually having to not die and do the mission properly.
Primary objective complete.
Actually,
We are taking out the bridges trying to trap the convoy.
let's do it that way.
Bridges do not consider it done.
Alright, let's get this done too. Sega Genesis.
Mech power up detected.
Are we going to see... Yeah, there we go. There's that glitch where
Radio post established on the hill.
this bushwhacker destroys the building for us.
Defend those structures. Place next
Go figure.
armor star on standby.
Sega Genesis, is that something that you... Do you play like an actual console copy, or is it all emulators?
Targeting.
Because I know retro gaming is pretty popular, and that people have still got consoles and all that sort of stuff, but emulators make life a lot easier if you don't have access to that sort of thing.
Targeting.
Where are we? Who's going to cause me trouble?
Targeting. Targeting.
Oh, very cool. I never had a Genesis, but I remember
Targeting. Targeting.
had access to them. Had oh no. Oh, I hate this vulture. Please take him out.
Consider it done.
I hate that vulture so much. 6 SRM6, and they hurt. Alright. Oh yeah, that's painful. That is... That's painful, having stuff stolen like that.
I am here. New contact, it's a Thor.
Okay, let's get Osis.
Yes, sir.
If you say so. Where's he?
Actually, Prox, how is Mechwarrior 2 generally done? That'd all be emulated, right? Of course it is, but DOSBox, right? I think from what I've seen, DOSBox seems pretty stable, pretty reasonable. Yeah, cool.
Targeting.
Alright, let's mates take out
If you say so.
Osis for me,
Consider it
please.
done. Group fire engaged.
Stay away from his UAC
Single
20.
fire engaged. Meltdown imminent. Successful.
Okay.
Never shut up. We aren't out of this yet. One less problem.
Targeting. I bring the pain.
So, with that done,
I've halted.
Stopped.
All right, I've stopped.
now we can do what we really came to do. Which, you'd never be able to do this in an actual run.
Leaving mission area.
I know. Oh, I don't like how close I am to the red. I might have to turn around and go the other way.
Ah, got some problems.
Yeah, you're okay. Let's go this way. Alright, gotta find the right spot. Hope it's not too far of a run.
Scratch one for our side. Scratch one for our side.
Alan's having a good time. Didn't even know there were... Oh, that's that convoy. That's right. Okay.
See you in hell, Clanner.
Actually, I hope I didn't need jump jets and I didn't bother to bring jump jets, thinking I didn't need them. Now, here we go. Here is the city. The Durgan City,
Leaving mission area.
which is our next mission.
Meltdown imminent. Leaked fire engaged.
One building.
Core meltdown imminent. Core meltdown
Two building.
imminent. Core meltdown imminent.
Three building. Alright, so we are about to learn. We're about to learn if
Rotosh Osis is
the
still
glitch we
alive.
use for 01M4 also works here. Because if it does, this is going to be a bit of fun. No, it would never work in a it would never work in a in a full game speed run. Yeah, it would never work in a full game run. But if we end up doing individual level stuff, obviously it might be something that's worth knowing about. And yeah, Armored Core is actually a game I was never exposed to. I never got to play any Armored Core games. So that might be something I'll have to look into sometime. But yeah, thanks. Thanks for letting us know. We're still going to have to go... I'm going to add a single jump jet, just in case, or two jump jets, I guess, based on the tonnage. Just in case we have to make it across the river, because we're going to go straight across there and see what happens. All right, give it a moment. Let's go.
Reactor online. Sensors online. Detected. Weapons online. All systems
This is going to be hilarious if it works.
Power detected.
Pull them back toward our position. We will deal with these.
Power detected.
Oh, and it's also the speed. This is the fastest, by far the fastest. 246 kph. That's almost 150 mile an hour.
Damn, I kick ass.
So this is ridiculous. If never mind.
Mech power up
The-
detected.
So it didn't do the objective for us. We'll just try and get a proper look. Did the buildings spawn back in, or did I miss one of them?
Need help.
No, they are destroyed. But I missed one. I missed one, okay. Alright. So there's an idea. There is an idea. Unfortunately though, I'm going to call it that for today. I won't be doing my Mech Commander stream tonight, unfortunately, and the game just crashed on me. There you go. How's that? I won't be doing the Mech Commander stream tonight. I've actually got to head on in and get some work done with my partner's workplace. But yeah, that was a bit of fun. Thanks for stopping by, everybody. Thanks for the chats. I'm going to play around with that with that IL level stuff because that could be fun. But yeah, keep an eye out. I hope to see you all again soon. Really appreciate it. All the best. Bye for now.